Hey everyone, Dan and Leslie back for another Disney dining review.
Today is a little different. We are wrapping 2 dining reviews in one. So we are going to go eat at Pepe by José Andrés. And so that's the little like quick service that's right next door to Jaleo, which we adore Jaleo. And then we've got some special fun for next week.
We don't have to, but we want to pre-record so that there is a fresh dining review on Thanksgiving. So yeah, this is how that works. So we will be in the same shirts for dining reviews 2 weeks back to back.
Yes.
Okay. Pepe. So we haven't been here since 2019. We've been to Jaleo a lot, but we haven't been to the quick service Pepe since 2019. And even then, do you remember? It was pouring down rain when we went to Pepe, and we were soaked. So our last experience here, I don't remember it. All I remember is being soaked. Yeah. I don't even remember the food. I don't remember anything.
I don't either.
I mean, we love Jaleo, so I can't imagine that it's bad, but we're gonna go in fresh because while we have eaten there before, I don't remember anything. So.
They have lots of interesting options. So they have super flautas, several different kinds. They're 18-inch.
What is a flauta?
Well, I'm not sure, but they have 18-inch flautas, which are perfect to share, it says. So that's an option. Those run like $15 to $17. Then there's bikini sandwiches, which are Spanish paninis.
They had that last time. I remember that. They had those.
And then those are like $10 to $12. They also have a couple of different kinds of burgers with an Iberico pork burger, a Pepe burger, a hot dog sandwich, Spanish tuna salad. So lots and lots of different options. And then if you go all the way down at the bottom under something more, they actually do have their potatoes bravas. So that's kind of a nice option if you want a little bit of, Jaleo tapas in your meal.
I love the patatas bravas here. I mean, they're just fried potatoes with like aioli. Oh, it's just...
So
okay, so we are going to head to Disney Springs. Aiden is coming with us. He is home from college for the evening. Jennings is not, though. He is at a school event, so he is actually at that event until we'll beat him home. But we're gonna have a nice early dinner at Pepe, and I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do this. We have arrived. We chose to sit inside even though it is not a massive space in here because it is really noisy outside and they just cranked up the music in here, so it is what it is. We did get our food. We ordered a little bit of everything. Aiden got a burger for his meal. We got patatas bravas, which I'm very excited about, and we got, what else did we get? We got the panini, the flauta, which is just like a little miniature Subway sandwich. I don't know, I'll show it to you. And then our chicken fritters.
I'm gonna start with the bikini sandwich, which is the panini. It's good, very simple, ham and cheese, nice crispy bread. I mean, nothing to write home about, but it's a nice good meal for a quick service. And then let's try these little fritters. I very much like those. Those are quite tasty.
Burger's really good. I don't know what sauce they put on it, but it tastes really good. The patty, super soft. Sorry, I'm dripping everywhere. Bacon's crunchy. Tomato and lettuce is juicy. You know, all good. All really good.
starting with the patatas bravas. So this is very similar to what they have in Jaleo, which we love. Fried potatoes with two different sauces. So one's an aioli and one's a, I don't know, a tomato-based sauce. Just as good. These are fantastic. Next up is the little Subway sandwich looking thing. This is the flauta, and there's two of them. Did you order two of them?
No, that's shareable.
That is one. Yeah. That bread is excellent. There's some sort, so there's a cured meat similar to pepperoni on there, a cheese, and then a tomato-based sauce. So it's almost kind of like their pan con tomate in Jaleo that they've made into a sandwich. Very, very good.
All right, we're gonna chow down and finish this up at home.
All right, we are back.
Okay, before we get into our review, if you're looking to plan your next magical vacation, we plan
Disney. We plan Disney.
Stop it. I said it wrong. All right. Before we get into this review, if you're looking to plan your next magical vacation, please reach out to us over at Fantastical Vacations. We plan Disney destinations, Universal cruise lines, and all-inclusive resorts.
I was waiting for you to read your shirt to remember what to say.
All my words got all bleh.
All right, so Pepe, the food's great. That's about it. What's interesting about this place is we absolutely love Jaleo. It's one of our favorite restaurants on property. It is one of the highest restaurants we've rated on property every time we go. It's phenomenal. Really all of it. Like, it's just so good. This really feels more like an afterthought, honestly. It's like, let's do this amazing sit-down restaurant that we're gonna lean into Spanish wines and tapas and just everything, and Iberico ham, and do the whole thing. Oh, we've got this little spare closet off the front of this thing. Can we turn that into something? Yeah, let's throw a quick service joint in there. Like, that'll be fun.
Yeah, and before people start commenting all the things, it's super tiny in there, and I get it. It is a quick service. It's a grab and go. However, when they give you your food on a board, that's not really a grab and go experience.
You can't order it to go, but yeah, that's
true.
If you order it for there's not that many places to sit. Okay, let's just start.
Okay.
Ambiance.
It's quite small. There were 3 tables down the middle, and like a bar at the window looking out of chairs. The 3 tables, I think they were all intended for just 2 people, because when we walked up, like, there was somebody on the side of one of the tables, like in between our 2 tables, and they were basically like touching our table. So there's no way somebody else could have been there. So it's just very kind of tight and crowded. Now, we talked about sitting outside, but it's pretty loud out there, although it was pretty loud inside too.
So it's very dark at night in that particular area of Disney Springs, and there was a DJ by the food trucks that was blasting music, and then Splitsville was blasting music, and that's right across from Splitsville, and there's something else that was going on. Anyway, it was very loud out there and horrible lighting. So we walk in, and there was music playing, but I think they cranked it up like after we ordered and sat down, because it was louder.
I think it got louder, yeah.
And the lights, they're like pendant lights, but they're like little spotlights. Every time Aiden stood up, he hit his head on them because they were right over the table, and they're about 5 foot high.
They're all connected, so he would hit his head, and the entire thing would go, which was dangling like an inch above the guy next to him's head. So the guy was like, it's not like super comfortable to like sit down, especially if you have more than 2 people. For any amount of time. So we gave ambiance a 1. We were between 1 and 2, and Aiden was like, no, this is a 1.
Theming, it's not like Jaleo. Like, they didn't carry that theming through. It's basically, there's like a mural on one of the walls. The menu board is themed kind of. The food is themed great. But like the actual space, it's just totally average. There's not really a lot we can say about the theming, because it's just kind of blah. Like, there's nothing there.
The music was...
too loud, but fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, we gave it a 3.
All right, service. Once again, wasn't over the top. He seemed kind of just not to really even want to be there, which I get, like, you know, it's an hourly job or whatever, but he wasn't bad either. So once again, we just went straight up average on that rating as well, just because he gave some suggestions. I asked, you know, well, what's your best bikini sandwich and what's your best flauta and that kind of thing, which that threw me that was what a flauta is. But anyway, and so we gave it a 3.
Food. This is where Pepe shines.
Yes.
So the flavors from the restaurant Jaleo, which are amazing over there, they do carry over to the quick service. So honestly, like, this is a spot. It's unfortunate because you can't have like a really pleasurable experience just getting the food and eating there. And I'm not sure how good the food is if you take it to go, like back to your resort. So that's unfortunate. There are some tables like right outside, but again, it was so loud out there. Anyway, I think this is the one redeeming quality of the restaurant. So Aiden's burger, it was a pork burger, so it was more like a sausage, like a breakfast sausage patty as a burger. I tasted, I took a bite, it was very good. Not the best burger on property, not as good as the bison burger over at whatchamacallit, Geyser Point, but it was a solid burger. Everything we got was really good. I really liked the flauta thing. Like it was solid.
Yeah, it was good. And the little, they call it a bikini sandwich. It's like a little panini, a pressed sandwich. Anyway, it's that was really pretty tasty. I mean, it was simple, ham and cheese pressed, but it was good. The little fritters, the little chicken fritters were good. Of course, the patatas bravas was delicious. So yeah, the food was really, really quite good. And there was a lot more on the menu that we didn't even try. The people next to us got like this ice cream with the churro things that looked tasty. And so anyway, all that to say, we gave food a 4.
So if you add all of that up, it is a 2.75
Which
out of 5.
doesn't sound good, but
that is weird because Jaleo, I don't remember, it was like a 4.5 out of 5. I mean, it was one of the highest rated restaurants that wasn't like Victorian Albert's or Monsieur Paul that we have eaten at, and it's fantastic, and we've been back since, and it's been fantastic. This, again, the food was great, but everything else, the whole experience was just kind of like, bah, like it's just very much an afterthought, very much literally like, okay, we can't make that space a closet because there's windows and people will see in, let's put a quick service joint in there is kind of what it feels like.
Well, and I think that's, you know, we often talk with quick service locations like the one thing, and I think that is what we talk about here, is that the one thing is the food, and that is where they shine. So if you can look past all of just like kind of the normal service, the too loud music, the teeny tiny little place to sit, like if you can look past all of that and just enjoy the food, you're gonna have a great time. So, and it's reasonably priced.
The flavors carry from Jaleo to Pepe, and this is where I was going with that, the reasonably priced thing. It is more elevated in Jaleo. So you've got the Iberico ham, you can get paella, like a big thing of paella. I really like the grilled octopus over there, but you do end up spending quite a bit more money because it is more of an elevated dining experience. This was, I did give the guy a tip. I hate it when they do that. Like you pay and they turn it around and are like, here, 20%. I'm like, bro, you haven't done, like the only thing you're gonna do is call my name and I gotta come pick this stuff up anyway and get my own waters.
We tipped him?
I did give him a tip. It wasn't 20%, but I did give him a tip. So with that, it was $61.
Because we had to go up and get our own food.
Yeah.
He didn't bring it out to the table.
Right.
And then we cleared our own table too.
Yeah, you clear your own stuff, which I didn't know.
Yeah.
But you clear your own stuff.
Well, there you go.
Anyway, there you go.
We'll save all of you all a little bit of money.
But yeah, I would eat here. The food was great. I really wouldn't want to eat in that small little space, like cramped up in there with the loud music. So I mean, maybe like one of those flauta sandwich things, like that would probably make it back to a resort. Like that would be good.
Yeah.
But like patatas bravas, gross.
Yeah, I would not make it back.
That's not going to make it back. I mean, it's basically like one of the sauces is basically mayonnaise. Like you're not.
Well, and the potatoes would get all
soggy,
like soggy and gross. Yeah, it wouldn't be good.
So if you, I don't know. Anyway, all that to say, probably, with all the great food in Disney Springs, this is probably not going to be a staple for us. If we want that style of food, we're going to Jaleo and
getting a salt air margarita.
Yes. That's the other thing. You know, we don't rate drinks on most quick service places just because they're usually not that great. They did have their sangria, which they bring over from the restaurant, but the rest of it was like just straight up cans. Like there wasn't anything there.
Yeah.
So,
well, if you are liking these videos, please hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss the next one.
And we will see you on the next video, which we are about to record right now.